Hello everybody. Today I would like to show you how to set up dual miner on HiveOs, or even triple miner if you're brave enough. You can always try that. So when you log into your HiveOs account, you go click on HiveOs to be in the main view of your farm. Then you choose flight sheets. Then you choose the coin that you would like to mine first on the first miner. We go for Ethereum for these purposes. Then you choose your wallet, pool. I'm always using 2 miners, and I always select all the servers in case one goes down, it's gonna move to the next one. Then you go for the miner itself. I go for Eth miner for the first one. And then you click on this little button here, add miner, and that's your second miner here on the same rig. We're gonna choose Raven coin, wallet, 2 miners again. I won't select all of them, but you get the point. Then we go for the miner, and there's a kind of a tricky bit. Sometimes you can't select, or you let's say you select the same miner as you had on the first coin. It won't let you do it. It says miners can't be duplicated in the same flight sheet, so you can't run 2 the same miners, even mining different coins on the same rig. So you have to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna use Team Red Miner for the second one. Now, for the fun of it, I never tried it, but you can add another one and then probably keep going until, I don't know, maybe you have a different miner on each card or something like this. We go for Ethereum again, wallet, 2 miners, and then we go, let's say, for B miner. And so you have 3 different coins that, or 2 different coins, but 3 different miners that you can mine on one rig, and you can go for different coin altogether on a different card, but I don't have wallet set up yet for most of them. Then you name it as usually. Triple miner, and then create flight sheet. And the flight sheet is created. Then you go to your farms, go to choose your worker. We go for rig 1, that's the only one working at the moment because my power supply died. I showed you that in the previous video. And then on the worker itself you go to flight sheet, and there's our triple miner here. Then what you do first, it's unset. I won't do it now because it's running nicely, but you should unset your miner first. And then after you unset your first miner, then you go here and click that little rocket. And off you go. Should work fine for you. And also, maybe one more thing I can show you. It's when you, let's say we edit this flight sheet. If you would like to, for the Ethereum to be mined on your, let's say, an Nvidia card, like in my example, you go to Setup Miner Config, and then you have 2 little buttons, and on which cards you would like it to mine. So we switch off AMD, and it will only mine on Nvidia cards, which is pretty handy. Each miner has different kind of set of rules, and how you apply this, I will show you a different example now. Let's say B miner. Let's see if it's easy enough. You click, when you go to extra config arguments, you click on information, and then in here you can choose which devices you would like to be used for mining on this algorithm. So you can, if you look, let's say you click on this, and it will automatically apply it, and then you just change your values here for which GPU you want. Let's say GPU 2 you would like to mine on. That's all just for demonstration purposes. And the way you can find out which GPU is which, you go to your rig, and then you can read it here. As in my example, it's a little bit different because my motherboard recognizes those 2 cards as GPU 0, so it's kind of impossible to differentiate between them in the settings. So the way I got around it for me to work is to use GeForce Eth miner for 1080 Ti to mine Ethereum, and I switch off that AMD card on it in the settings that I just showed you. And for Ravencoin, I'm using a Team Red miner, which only mines on AMD cards. So that's the way I worked it out. But if you come back here and go to edit in Ravencoin, you can see you don't have to change anything because it will automatically only mine on AMD cards. But if you would like to change anything, you can still do the same thing and choose your devices which you would like to mine on, and apply changes and update. Don't forget to click that as well, and go back to your farm, go to flight sheets, and there's your flight sheet. Sorry, we're in the wrong place. You have to go into your rig, select your worker, and then you go to flight sheets, then you unset the currently running miner, and then after you do that, I usually wait a few seconds until it until it's off completely, and then you give it a rocket to start on this miner that you just set up, and yeah, do some testing and troubleshooting if you have any problems, and you know, leave the questions in comments if anything doesn't work for you. And yeah, I hope you liked the video, so please like and subscribe if you could, and see you in the next one. Thanks very much.